Basketball may reign supreme in this state, but on this day, the Cards and the Cats on the gridiron for the vaunted Governor's Cup, and the attention of every blade of bluegrass will be right here. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Paul. Off play action on first down. And that one's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
So now it's second and long. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. They're dealing with a second and long. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double.
He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Kentucky! This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He caught it! They will score! Touchdown, Wildcats!
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Offense set on first down.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way.
Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the...
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, everything was going.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Louisville! It is one. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game. Makes the grab inside the 30. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
Man, it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run it in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take touchdown Kentucky. Fit it in the window for the score.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to do.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to throw, it's Jenkins. Makes the catch, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! He's no stranger to the end zone, his 50th career touchdown grab.
Doesn't matter who's calling plays, doesn't matter who the quarterback is. You throw this guy's direction if you want to win games. He is a difference maker. He's one of the best in the nation. 50 touchdown catches is incredible.
It's just incredible.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gets it out fast.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Well, these two have linked up for multiple touchdowns in this game. They had the look they liked. They're licking their chops, taking a shot down the field. We haven't seen too many incompletions when these guys have been trying to play throw and catch.
Complete in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Got him downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. One more snap coming before halftime. Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Wildcats and Cards. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this fight between Louisville and Kentucky plays out.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
This QB
Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. He makes the grab. Brought down just outside. Now on second down. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. He wants it all. Touchdown, Wildcat. To the air on first down. Plucks it out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything... Kentucky had the horses today, and they ran well down the backstretch and made it all the way to the wire to outlast Louisville and take home the Governor's Cup. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.